Hey folks, so I was online and I saw some top 10 movies of all time and stuff like that. I found them mostly newer movies, first off, so they're not of all time, but also they weren't movies I would choose. So I'm going to give you my own top 10 plus 4 list, and plus 4, 5, I don't know, whatever else comes across my head. But these are the movies I find not only beautifully done in their own individual ways, because I have a whole whack here, but they're also movies that have a long term impact. Blah, spit it out, right? So, first off, I have Beowulf and Grendel, the best movie of all time. Well, obviously, one of my top 10 plus 5 or whatever I'm doing here. Um, Stunning graphics, beautiful, not graphics, stunning shots, beautiful, beautiful scenery. Highly recommend it. See it? Look for it. Number 2 would be my Breakfast Club. Just because it's the Breakfast Club, who would even be making movies if it wasn't for the 80s, right? Or watching them for that matter. Number 3, quite different from the Breakfast Club, Devil's Rejects slash House of a Thousand Corpses. Um, Rob Zombie's greatest work, I think. Beautiful. Mwah, magnificent. Edward Scissorhands, because not only is it one of Johnny Depp's best movies and Winona Ryder's best movies, it is just a great movie of how people don't accept the difference and how they really should. Evil Dead, make that the trilogy though, because not only do I love this one, but I love all of them, including Army of Darkness. Friday the 13th, we have them all, including the new ones, because these are the new ones. We got the killer cut. Great, great film. All of them. Halloween, this is Rob Zombie's version, I believe. No, it's not. I grabbed the different one. Um, but Rob Zombie does a newer version. It was okay. The second one kind of stunk, which is sad because I love Rob Zombie as a filmmaker. But great because not only did it scare people, but it obviously lasted centuries because it was made centuries ago, I guess. Pan's Labyrinth. Now, a lot of people will tell you this movie blows chunks, but that's because they just don't like a sad ending. I'm not going to tell you in case you haven't seen it, but just beautiful movie again. Misery, Stephen King, obviously, and Kathy Bates, that's her name. Kathy Bates, beautiful movie. She abducts an author, and it's called a heart-stopping psychological thriller. I believe it. Now, I got two that maybe less people have heard of more than anything. One would be it's a winner an audience award and best feature um, and official selection at some movie things. I cheated. I just read those. But Murder Party, by far one of the funniest, grisly, gross, awesome movies of all time. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's a good Halloween night pick because it happens on Halloween night. The last physical movie, because we've lent some of the other ones we're going to talk about out, but The Party with Peter Sellers. Life would not be life without Peter Sellers and his awesomeness. Like, just this scene here is hilarious. Not to mention every other scene in the movie, and it's just the greatest movie ever. One of the first my husband ever showed me to see if I had a sense of humor, because if you don't laugh at this, you won't laugh at anything. So, oh, sorry, went out of frame there. um, the other ones I would like to suggest to people that are a little more older, wiser, and like the grisly deaths of movies, because my favorite genre, of course, is horror. But Inside, good. It's a foreign movie, something about some film festivals and that kind of thing, and pregnant woman and another pregnant woman, car crash, and this is after the car crash, because I'm not going to give any of it away. except the fact that it's grisly, disgusting, and don't show it to pregnant women. Number two that we have we lent out. Oh, it's in there. Martyrs. Uh, again, not for the weak of stomach, heart, or anything else. You will hold back vomit, and you will probably not want to watch it ever again if you even make it through the whole movie. We bought it, but our friend Dan loves it. Says it's on his top list. High Tension is another one. Similar kind of vibe to it, up there with Inside and that. And I think that's all that we lent out that I really would like to talk about. Um, but in our lists, zombies are good, horrors are good, old school comedies are good, and some awesome graphics and effects and scenery. That's how you make my top 10 at least.